The Provo City Library is a public library serving residents of Provo in the U.S. state of Utah. It occupies the building of the former Brigham Young Academy, which was built in 1892. In 1976, the building was added to the National Register of Historic Places. After a remodeling process, it was rededicated as the Provo City Library on September 8, 2001. History of Library. Provo City Library was founded in 1905. It first opened in the basement of the Provo City Courthouse in October of that year and operated until 1908. During its operation in the courthouse, it acquired 1,425 books donated by individuals in the community. Soon after that, the collection doubled to 3,000 volumes by April 1908. On December 1, 1908, the library moved into a new building provided by a grant of $17,500 from Andrew Carnegie. Over the years, the library grew in size by obtaining approximately 65,000 volumes and 125 periodical subscriptions. In 1989, the library moved to another location, the City Center building. Although it was bigger than before, it became inadequate within a couple of years. In February 1997, a $16 million library bond passed, which allowed the library to move to a bigger location. The bond helped preserve and renovate the historic Brigham Young Academy building, which the library then occupied. On July 9, 1999, city officials broke ground to initiate renovations for the new library, and then on September 8, 2001, the library began full operations. History of Academy Square. The Brigham Young Academy was one of the largest school buildings in the western Rocky Mountain region. The principal of the academy, Carl G. Mazur, designed the building with the help of Don Carlos Young as the architect. The academy was located in northern Provo. The name of the building has changed many times. In 1898, it was known as the High School Building, and in 1922 it was known as the Education Building, which it remained until 1968. For the next 20 years, Academy Square remained vacant and slowly began to deteriorate, while real estate developers were eager to tear down the dilapidated buildings. Provo residents supported the preservation of the historic site. In 1997, a municipal bond and private donations financed the renovation of the Education Building. The other three buildings on Academy Square were demolished to make room for a parking garage. Fundraising and restoration efforts were spearheaded by BYU professor L. Douglas Smoot, who gained the moniker "the man who saved Academy Square." Construction was completed in 2001 and the project succeeded to what is now known as the Provo City Library. Facts: there are almost 285,000 books, magazines, and media in circulation available to Provo Library card holders at the Provo City Library. The checkout period for all items is 3 weeks. There is no limit on the number of books, magazines, music, video cassettes or audio books that may be checked out. However, there is a maximum of 8 DVDs. All items are renewable one time as long as there is no one on the waiting list for that specific item. The library hosts many events and programs for the community: teen and adult summer reading program and children's summer reading program, reading programs to encourage people to read throughout the summer months. AuthorLink. AuthorLink brings exciting, well-known authors to present at the Provo Library. Local and national authors are featured and have included Brandon Mull, Carol Lynch Williams, Ali Condi, and Marcus Usak. Teen Book Fest at PCL. The Teen Book Fest celebrates literature for young adults and those who read, write, and enjoy it. The Teen Book Fest in October 2010 featured author Scott Westerfeld. Family Literacy Symposium. Each January the Family Literacy Symposium features keynote speakers, authors and literacy experts. The symposium aims to give community members tools to promote literacy at home and at school. The featured speaker at the Family Literacy Symposium in January 2011 was Lee Fenger. Fairy tea. Fairy tea is a popular formal tea party where young girls dress up as fairies, while some view it as a mother-daughter event. Fathers, brothers, etc. are also welcome. The only limitations of that all guests must be over the age of 3, wear a fairy costume, a Sunday best, and be in possession of a ticket. Tickets are sold a few weeks in advance. There is an initial priority sale to library card holders. Remaining tickets are offered to the general public 2 days later. Learn It. Learn It is a monthly series of free classes about a variety of topics. The classes are offered in partnership with Utah State Extension Services and other community organizations. Location. Provo City Library is located in Provo and University Avenue and 550 North. It was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1976 as Brigham Young Academy.